Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. This one we're talking about the NBA for Tuesday, April 9th. We have 5 picks for you guys to consider in the video, so stay tuned to hear all 5 of the picks. If you want more picks, we have 5+ cappers in the private Discord here. Number 5 hitting a ton of slips over the weekend. You could see almost 2K in profit, hitting some massive slips and then continuing with more hits posted in the Discord. Josh Cole over here, a private Discord member, hitting some nice slips with some of the picks given out by the cappers. Coley as well hitting some big NBA slips here. Also, we focus on prize pick slips, but we've been giving out underdog slips as well. The payout on the 3 pick slips there is 6x, so pretty nice to get some hits over there. I posted this one in my channel. I do give out picks as well in the Discord in addition to the videos. Definitely check it out. We're bringing in new cappers all the time as well to get the top picks, best picks in all sports, less than $1 per day. Definitely get over there, check it out, see how we're hitting all these slips, 5+ cappers over there. And I also post more picks and we post projections over in the private Discord. So check it out. It'll be linked down below and the pinned comment. The first one I'm going to be going to is Andrew Nembhard over on his 8.5 points here. Nembhard is a guy that I've been liking to go to pretty much all season, especially now that he's been starting and playing like 25 minutes or more a night. And this one against Toronto, I think he can get it going in an easy matchup offensively. He's definitely been a little up or down, and if his shot is falling a little earlier, he will play more minutes. You can see on the season he's hit this 55% of the time, but his minutes definitely have been up in the last like 20 games. There hasn't been a game where he's played less than 24 minutes in like the last 20 games. It seems like here in the beginning of the season, it's like the first 20 games he never even played 24 minutes. So we got to look at games where he's played at least 24 minutes. Then he's hit this 68% of the time. As of late, has had some games where he struggled. This one was a blowout against OKC. They didn't really need him. He only scored 3, and then this game he barely missed it, getting 8. But in his last 10 here, it looks like in like 8 of 10, he's gone over this when playing at least 24 minutes. I do think this will be closer with RJ Barrett playing in this game as well, so I do expect at least 24 minutes for him. He does has the potential, to play 33 minutes in this one. He played 29 in this, and this was even a blowout where they lost by 26, and he still played massive minutes, so his minutes floor seems pretty safe as well. Going to Nembhard, I like him. He can shoot threes if he knocks down a couple. He's pretty close to being on the way there, especially when he's playing this many minutes. I am liking him in this fast page. Supposed to be high scoring matchup here. The next one I'm going to go to is Bogdanovic, and we're going to go under on him with the points plus the assists. So taking the under here of 20.5. Tough matchup against Miami. We're going to be going to the under on him. If we take a look at this one on Outlier, which I don't think I mentioned, has a free trial for 7 days if you want to check it out. There's a lot of cool things that you could do on here, like I showed the minute slider. You can see here the points plus assist. He's only hit this 36% of the time this season. But Trae Young is out of the lineup, so we got to look at games you can look at only without Trae Young, and in 26 games without Trae Young, he's hit this 38% of the time, so not a huge difference, just 2% difference in this one. They also have their guys back. Jalen Johnson is back here. DeJounte Murray is still going to be playing in this one. And we can see the minutes have dipped. He was hitting this a good amount. He hit it in 5 straight games, but he was playing 39, 37, 37, 37 minutes. As of late, last game, he only played 30 minutes, and then a game with 33, 34 here. So the minutes down by like 4 or 5 per game versus when he was hitting over here due to Jalen Johnson being back in the lineup, DeAndre Hunter, and DeJounte Murray. Then we get a tough matchup against Miami here, and we can look at head-to-head. In his last 7 games against Miami, dating back to last season, he has only hit this in 1 of 7 games against Miami as well. So we're going to be taking the under on him. I like this one better than going to the under the straight points because his assist rate when Murray and Jalen Johnson are in the lineup as well isn't as high. So going to take him on the under for the second pick. For the third pick, we're going to come over here to OddsJam. They do have a free trial as well if you want to check them out. Basically how it works is they give you the picks on Prizepicks or Underdog or other player prop sites, and they tell you which ones have the best chance to hit based on what other sports books have. So Steph Curry, one of their top picks over on the PRA of 35.5. You see FanDuel has this one at 36.5. So does Bovada over here, minus 130 on Fliff, minus 120, minus 121. So a lot of these sites liking Curry to go over this one against the Lakers. Both teams really need to win. I think this could be a really high scoring total. It's at like 233, I think, right now of a total, so really high. And Curry has been hitting this all year. I expect it's a huge game from Curry to help them get into the playoffs here in that final seed and to possibly even still move up. So I do expect Curry to have a big one. Going to go over to him on the PRA of 35.5. We can look at this one for Steph on the season at 35.5, something he's hit in 59% of the games this season, 42 of 71 games. As of late, the last couple of games, he's hit this one. Definitely liking Curry here. The minutes have been up, played over 35 in the last game. I think we can expect a high minutes output in this one as well for Curry. I think he's going to play, at least 32 minutes. He's hit this 69% of the time this year, but I think he really could play 35 plus in this game, and on the season when he's done that, he's hit it 81% of the time. This is a line that Curry was smashing last year. Just looking at last season, all 69 games he played last year, he hit this 81% of the time, and I do think it's a good matchup, great spot for Curry here as well, and getting value because some other sites do have it higher at 36.5, so some value on Prizepicks for Curry. For the next one, we're going to LeBron James on his over of points in the same game. Like I said, it's supposed to be a really high-scoring game. LeBron has been smashing this over. We possibly could have no Anthony Davis in this game because of that eye injury. He hasn't missed too many games this year, so we don't have a great sample size of this year of what LeBron has done without him. But we can look at last year, and let's just go take a look at LeBron on some stats on Outlier. So over 24.5 points for LeBron. He's hit this 57% of the time. Definitely expect this one not to be blowout, to be close. So, there are games where LeBron plays under 30 minutes in blowout games, but commonly in close games, he will play like 35 minutes. We've seen it a bunch. 47% or 47 games this year, he's played 35 minutes or more, and he's hit this over in 66% of those games. So pretty high percent of games that he plays that many minutes or more. And then also we got to look last year, he hit this 64% of the time. And games last year without Anthony Davis, 19 of them, he hit this 89% of the time. So he definitely should get a big bump if AD's ruled out as well. But even if he's not, I still am liking this one because of the matchup. And he's just been hitting this a lot this year in closer matchups, which we expect this one to be high scoring and close. For the next pick, we're going to go to Zubac here on the under. Actually a tough matchup here against Phoenix, especially to rebound against. So the rebounds plus assists going to go to the under. We're not expecting Kawhi Leonard in this one. Zubac's minutes has been down a little bit as well. Let's take a look at it. On Outlier here, we could see the rebounds plus assists on the season. He's only hit this 39% of the time. I do think there's some recency bias because he's hit it in 5 straight games. And, most people in sports betting will say don't look at just the last 5. You need bigger sample size here. And sometimes these sports books bump it up when they have been hitting it in the last 5 to take advantage of people taking overs based on this recency bias. But on the season, only 39% of the time. Last year, it was 38% of the time. And then we can come down and look at the minutes. So in his last 2, he played 27 minutes and 23.9 minutes. But that was a blowout. But even in a close game here, played, under 28 minutes. So I do think that the minutes could be down. Phoenix here, 3rd ranked in the NBA, only allowing 41 rebounds per game as well. So a tough team to rebound against for Zubac here. So going to be taking him on the under in that tough matchup, tough spot here for Zubac. If you guys want more picks, I'm just one capper we have over in Dynamo in the private Discord. Check it out. Ton of massive slips over here. One of our cappers, Number, hitting a bunch over the weekend here. I also post more picks in here. Hit a nice 3-pick slip on Underdog, which actually has a higher payout, so definitely check out Underdog with the link down below too. Some private Discord members cashing out. Josh Cole yesterday hitting 4 nice slips with some of the picks in Discord, and Coley as well. So check it out. It's less than $1 per day to get access to 5+ cappers, projections, more picks from me as well in there. So we'll see you over in the Discord, and subscribe to the channel.